Hi students, welcome to Sankalp Study Success. I am Tirupati Rao, chemistry lecturer. Today I am going to explain about solid state. Okay, topic 2. So in the previous class I discussed about crystalline and amorphous solids. So in this video I will discuss about unit cells and crystal systems. Unit cells and crystal systems, right? So in this video, first of all we will discuss about what is crystal lattice. What is crystal lattice or lattice? Crystal lattice. Okay, this is the crystal lattice. So this is the crystal lattice. So these small pieces are unit cells. Unit cells. This is the unit cell. So this total it is said to be crystal lattice or space lattice. What is definition? So the regular arrangement of constituent particles, the regular arrangement of constituent particles in three-dimensional manner. In three-dimensional manner is known as crystal lattice or lattice. So this is the regular arrangement of constituent particles in three-dimensional manner. So this totally is said to be crystal lattice or lattice. So each one is said to be unit cell. ఇందులో ప్రతిదాన్ని ఏమంటామంటే యూనిట్ సెల్ అంటాం. ఇలాంటి యూనిట్ సెల్ అనేక సార్లు పునరావృతం అవడం వల్ల ఫామ్ అయ్యేదే క్రిస్టల్ లాటిస్, రైట్? సో వాట్ ఈజ్ యూనిట్ సెల్? Unit cell. Okay, this is the smallest 3D unit. This is the smallest 3D unit. So this is the smallest 3D unit. This is the smallest. This blue color unit cell is the smallest 3-dimensional unit. The smallest 3-dimensional unit which can repeat again and again, which can repeat again and again, forms a lattice or crystal lattice. So this type of unit cells are repeated can forms a crystal lattice. This totally is said to be crystal lattice. This each one is said to be unit cell. Okay, the smallest, this is also a 3-dimensional. This is also the small particle like this. The smallest cube is also a 3-dimensional, right? This is the smallest. So the smallest 3-dimensional unit which can repeated again and again forms a lattice. So this totally is said to be crystal lattice. Each cube is said to be unit cell. So this group of unit cells is said to be crystal lattice. So what is the definition of crystal lattice? The regular arrangement of constituent particles in 3-dimensional manner is known as lattice. So what is the definition of unit cell? The smallest 3D unit. This cube is also a 3-dimensional unit. The smallest 3-dimensional unit which can repeat it again and again forms a lattice. Now that smallest 3D unit is said to be unit cell. So dimensions of unit cells are parameters. Dimensions of unit cell are parameters. So this is a unit cell. This is a unit cell. So in this unit cell, these are edge lengths. These edge lengths is present on x-axis, like y-axis and z-axis. X, Y, Z-axis. The edge lengths are present on x-axis or y-axis or z-axis. So this is the edge length of unit cell. We can say small a. This is the edge length of unit cell on y-axis. We can take an B. This is the edge length. This is the edge length of unit cell on z-axis. We can say C, small c. Here A, B, C are edge lengths of unit cell. Okay, here opposite angle of A is A edge. Here opposite angle of A edge is said to be alpha. Here the opposite angle of B edge we can say beta. Here opposite angle of C we can say C, gamma. Okay, here A, B, C are alpha, beta, gamma, and A, B, C. These are interaxial distance. Axial distance. That is the length of unit cell or axial distance. This is the interfacial angles. Alpha, beta and gamma are interfacial angles. A, B, C are axial distance. So these are the parameters or dimensions of unit cell. So this is said to be lattice point. Here the constituent particle is located on that corners. Right. So these are the lattice points. This is the lattice point or lattice site. Lattice point or lattice site. Okay. These are the parameters of unit cell. What are the parameters? A, B, C are said to be axial distance. If we can take an unit cell that is present on x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Okay, the edge length is present on x-axis is taken as A, and the edge length of unit cell is present on y-axis, that is taken as B, and similarly on z-axis that can be taken C. Now the opposite of edge length of A is alpha, opposite of edge length of B is beta, opposite of edge length of C is gamma. These alpha, beta and gamma are interfacial angles, and A, B, C are axial distance. So these are the constituent particles. That constituent particles may be atoms or ions or molecules that are located at corners, lattice points, that are said to be lattice points. Now I am going to explain about types of unit cells. Types of unit cells. So what is the unit cell? The smallest 3D unit. The smallest 3D unit which can repeated again and again forms a lattice. So this single cube is said to be unit cell. This total cube is said to be crystal lattice, right? Now unit cell, types of unit cells. Types of unit cells. So this unit cell classified into two types. One is primitive unit cell, another one is non-primitive unit cell. Primitive unit cell, primitive unit cell, or simple cubic unit cell. It is also said to be simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic unit cell. Okay, these are non-primitive unit cells. These are also said to be centered unit cells. Centered unit cells. Centered unit cells. Okay, here unit cells mainly classified into primitive unit cells, non-primitive unit cells. Non-primitive unit cells is also said to be centered unit cells. Centered unit cells. Okay. The centered unit cells again classified into three types. Again classified into three types. One is page-centered unit cell. This is said to be FCC. So second one is body-centered unit cell. Body-centered unit cell, BCC, and last one is end-centered unit cell. End-centered unit cell. End-centered unit cell. So the centered unit cell again classified into three types. One is space-centered unit cell, body-centered unit cell, and centered unit cell. So space-centered unit cell is considered as FCC, body-centered unit cell is considered as BCC, so end-centered unit cell is considered as EC, right? Okay, the simple cubic unit cell is also considered as SC or SCC, right? SC or primitive unit cell. Now, first of all, we will discuss about simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic unit cell. Simple cubic unit cell, right? So this is the simple cubic unit cell. This is the simple cubic unit cell. Here the constituent atoms are the constituent particles. That constituent particles may be atoms or ions or molecule, are located at corners only. Are located at corners. So this is the SC, simple cubic unit. This is the simple cubic unit. In the simple cubic unit, the atoms are located at corners only. These are said to be corners. Okay. These are said to be paces. Okay, it is having how many corners? 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many paces? 6 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 paces. How many edges? 12 edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 12. Okay, it is having 8 edges. It is having 12 edges and 8 corners and 6 spaces. right? Now this is the unit cell, this is the simple cubic unit cell. This is the simple cubic unit cell. Okay, in simple cubic unit cell, the atoms are presented at corners only. Yeah, the atoms are presented at corners only, right? Yeah, the atoms are presented at corners only. This is the corners. Okay, in simple cubic unit cell, the atoms are presented at corners only. In simple cubic, in SC, the constituent particles are present at corners only. The constituent particles are present at corners only. These are the corners. So it is containing 8 corners. So 8 corners. So simple cubic units containing 8 corners. 8 corners. This is the first point. 8 corners. And so the number of atoms present in simple cubic unit cell. How many atoms are present in a simple cubic unit cell? Right. Now so this is the one unit cell. So this is the corner. Okay, this is the corner of atom. This is the unit cell. So this is the corner of atom. This corner is this corner atom belongs to this and this, and it is also having another layer. So that corner atom belongs to 8 unit cells. So these are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is also touch with upper layer. Okay, దీనిపైన ఇంకొక లేయర్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు దానిపైన కూడా 4 ఉండేటప్పుడు మొత్తం ఈ ఆటం అనేది ఎన్ని యూనిట్ సెలెక్ట్ చెందుతుంది? 8 యూనిట్ సెలెక్ట్ చెందుతుంది. ఓకే, నౌ డ్రా ఏ డయాగ్రామ్. Similarly, we can write Now these dots are connected. Now this connected all points. So here this is the crystal lattice. This is the crystal lattice. Okay, in this crystal lattice, how many unit cells are present? How many unit cells are present? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 unit cells. Similarly, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 unit cells. Okay, these 4 are upper layer, these 4 are lower layer. Right. How many unit cells? 8 unit cells are present. Okay, if we can take an atom in this point, okay, this is the atom, that atom. So this is the constituent particle. This constituent particle belongs to how many unit cells? 8 unit cells. Okay, this unit cell, this atom belongs to this unit cell, this one, and this one, this one, this one. Okay, this atom, the atom present at corner belongs to that 4 unit cells of upper layer and 4 unit cells of lower layer. Okay, ikkada ee unit cell lo కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న పరమాణు ఆ కన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్ పార్టికల్ అనేది అది ఆటమ్ అవ్వచ్చు, అయాన్ అవ్వచ్చు, మాలిక్యూల్ అవ్వచ్చు, అది ఎన్ని యూనిట్లకు చెందుతుందంటే 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. ఓకే, 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. సో సపోజ్ ఒక ఆటమ్ ఇలా ఉంది. ఓకే, దాన్ని 2 పార్ట్లు చేస్తే ఇలా వస్తుంది. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ ద బాల్ స్పెరికల్. ఓకే, దీన్ని 2 పార్ట్స్గా డివైడ్ చేస్తే ఇలా వస్తుంది. సో దీన్ని ఇంకా ఓకే, దిస్ బాల్ బిలాంగ్స్ టు 8 యూనిట్ సెల్. సో దీన్ని 8 పార్ట్స్గా డివైడ్ చేయాలి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు అండ్ దిస్ వన్. ఓకే, హౌ మెనీ పార్ట్స్? 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, we can take an upper layer. Okay, this is 2 parts. This is totally it is having how many parts? 8 parts. So this atom, that atom belongs to 8 unit cells. If that atom can be divided into 8 parts, okay, what is the one part? This is the okay, this part is belong for only 1 unit cell. So how much? This is 1/8 part of that atom. This is the 1/8 part of that atom. Right. Now if the atom is present at corner, that atom is contributed by 8 unit cells. That atom is sharing by 8 unit cells. Okay, ఈ కార్నర్ వద్ద ప్రతి యూనిట్ సెల్ వద్ద ఉన్న కార్నర్ వద్ద ఆటంని అది 8 యూనిట్ సెల్ అనేవి కంట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాయి. సో ఇది ఒక బాల్ అనుకుంటే atom is like a spherical. ఓకే, దాన్ని 2 పార్ట్స్గా డివైడ్ చేస్తే ఎలా అవుతుంది? సో దాన్ని ఇంకా 2 పార్ట్స్కి అయితే ఎలా అవుతుంది? దాన్ని 4 పార్ట్స్ చేస్తే దిస్ ఈజ్ 4 పార్ట్స్, దిస్ ఈజ్ 4 పార్ట్స్, 8 పార్ట్స్. సో దానిలో ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందే పార్ట్ దిస్ వన్, దిస్ ఈజ్ సెట్ టు బి 1/8 పార్ట్. ఓకే, దట్ ఆటమ్ this okay, the atom at corner in this part is shared by 8 unit cells. Okay, this atom is belongs to 8 unit cells. Okay, right. ఇప్పుడు ఈ సింపుల్ క్యూబిక్ యూనిట్ సెల్లో మనకి కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న ఆటం అనేది 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి టచ్ అవుతుంది, 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. కాబట్టి ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్కు అది ఎన్ని ఆటమ్స్ ఉంటాయంటే ఓకే, కార్నర్స్ 8 కార్నర్స్. సో కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ఆటమ్, కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఆర్ షేరింగ్ that atom, sharing the atom is sharing the contribution of the atom, sharing the atom per unit cell is 1/8. సో అది ఒక ఆటంకి ఎంత పార్ట్ చెందుతుందంటే ఆ ఆటంలో 1/8 పార్ట్ అనేది చెందుతుంది. రైట్. నౌ so in simple cubic unit cell the constituent particles like atoms or molecules or ions are present at corners only, these corners only, right? So here how many corners are there? 8 corners are there. So 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, but each atom at corner is contributed by 8 unit cells. Okay, ప్రతి కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న ఆటము 8 యూనిట్ సెల్లు పంచుకుంటాయి. మరి ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్కి ఎంత పార్ట్ వస్తుందంటే 1/8 పార్ట్ అనేది వస్తుంది. సో ఇది ఈ కార్నర్ యూనిట్ సెల్లో కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న ఆటం ఇది ఎన్ని యూనిట్ సెల్ అంటే 1 2 3 4 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. అలాగే కింద కూడా 4 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. అంటే ఈ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 యూనిట్ సెల్కి పంచుకుంటాం. అంటే ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్కి ఆ ఆటంలో ఎన్ని పార్ట్ వస్తుంది అంటే 1/8 పార్ట్ అనేది వస్తుంది. రైట్. అప్పుడు సో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఆటమ్స్ present in simple cubic unit, primitive unit cell or simple cubic unit cell, primitive unit cell is equal to 8 corners. How many corners? 8 corners into 1/8 atom per unit cell. 1/8 atom per unit cell. ఓకే, ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్కి ఎన్నో పార్ట్ వస్తుంది ఆటంలో 1/8 పార్ట్ అనేది వస్తుంది. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ 8 into 1/8 దీస్ ఆర్ క్యాన్సిల్, రిమైనింగ్ 1 atom. Right. The number of atoms present in primitive unit cell or simple cubic unit cell, only 1 atom is present in a simple cubic unit cell or primitive unit cell. Okay, this is the second point. Okay, 8 corners are present in simple cubic unit cell. The number of atoms are present in primitive unit cell is equal to 8 corners. Here the constituent particles are located at 8 corners into 1/8 atom per unit cell. Therefore 1 atom. Okay, 1 atom is present in simple cubic unit cell. Now second point, third point. Okay, it's coordination number. It is also said to be Cn. What is coordination? So the number of nearest neighbor particle, or the number of adjacent constituent particles of each each particle in lattice. So the number of adjacent constituent particles of each particle in lattice is said to be coordination number, or it is also said to be the number of nearest neighboring constituent particles. The number of nearest constituent particles in a lattice is also said to be coordination number. Now the coordination number of primitive unit cell, so this is one atom. This atom is touched with this particle, this one, and this one, these three particles, as well as so this is the simple cubic unit cell. We know that right. So this is the simple cubic unit cell. We can take an atom. So this is the corner atom. Okay, in simple cubic unit cell, the atoms are present at 8 corners. So this is the corner atom. This corner atom is touched with 1, 2, 3. Okay, ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్లో ఈ కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న ఆటము ఎన్నిటిని టచ్ చేస్తుంది? 3 టచ్ చేస్తుంది. దీని నైబరింగ్లో ఎన్ని ఆటమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి? 3 ఆటమ్స్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద corner atom. This corner atom surrounding, it is touched with how many atoms? 1, 2, 3. So this is not touched with this is not touched with this. Okay, ఈ పార్టికల్ అనేది దీన్ని టచ్ చేయట్లేదు, దీన్ని టచ్ చేయట్లేదు, దీన్ని టచ్ చేయట్లేదు. ఓకే, దీన్ని టచ్ చేయట్లేదు. సో ఈ కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న ఆటం అనేది ఈ మూడింటినే టచ్ చేస్తుంది. 1, 2, 3. సిమిలర్లీ ఇటువైపు, సో దీనికి ఈ సైడ్లో ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ ఉంటే, దీనికి ఈ సైడ్లో ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్ ఉంటే, అప్పుడు సో దిస్ పాయింట్, ఓకే, ఇట్ ఈస్ టచ్ విత్ దిస్ పాయింట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ టచ్ విత్ దిస్ పాయింట్. దిస్ ఇస్ 1, 2, 3 particles. So it's adjacent having another unit cell, it is touch with another particle. Okay, similarly this. So this is 4, 5, 6. ఓకే, ఈ కార్నర్ వద్ద ఉన్న ఆటము ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్లో ఈ 3 కన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్ పార్టికల్స్తో పాటుగా ఈ 3 కన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్ 1, 2, 3 ఈ మూడింటినే టచ్ అవుతుంది. 1, 2, 3 ఈ మూడింటినే టచ్ చేస్తుంది. ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం దీనికి పైన ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, దీనికి పైన రైట్ ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే, సో ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? 4th one అవుతుంది. రైట్, ఇక్కడ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే దీనిపైన ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే, సో ఇప్పుడు ఇదేమవుతుంది? 4th పార్టికల్ అవుతుంది, 4th one. సో దిస్ ఇస్ 4th one అవుతుంది, 4th one. అలా కాకుండా ఎక్కడ పెడితే ఇదేమవుతుంది? 5th one అవుతుంది, ఇది 5th one అవుతుంది. సో ఇది కార్నర్ ఆటం తీసుకున్నాం, ఇది 1, ఇది టచ్ అవుతుంది, సెకండ్ ఆటం టచ్ అవుతుంది, థర్డ్ ఆటం టచ్ అవుతుంది, 4th ఆటం, 5th ఆటం, అండ్ ఇక్కడ ఒకటి పెట్టచ్చు. సో 5th ఆటం కదా ఇది. సో 5th ఆటం, 5 atoms, and this is 6th one. సో మనకి ఇక్కడ ఇది పాసిబిలిటీ. సో ఇంకొక 3 యూనిట్ సెల్ యొక్క దీని సరౌండింగ్లో ఇంకా 3 యూనిట్ సెల్స్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఇది ఇంకా 3 ఆటమ్స్ని టచ్ చేస్తుంది. అప్పర్లో ఒకటి, దానికి సైడ్లో ఒకటి, ఈ సైడ్లో ఒకటి. మొత్తం ఎన్ని పార్టికల్స్ టచ్ చేస్తుంది? 6 particles, 6 constituent particlesని టచ్ చేస్తుంది. 6 constituent particles అంటే దట్ constituent particle may be atom, that corner atom is touching with another 6 atoms. ఓకే, ఆ మూల వద్ద ఉన్న పరమాణు 3 మొత్తం 6 పరమాణువులు టచ్ చేస్తుంది. 3 ఆ యూనిట్ సెల్లో, 3 దాని సైడ్లో ఉన్న యూనిట్ సెల్లో టచ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, 1 2 3. సో దీనిపైన 4th, దీని సైడ్లో 5, ఇంకా ఈ సైడ్లో 6. సో వాట్ ఇట్స్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్? సో దిస్ is the corner atom. It is touch with this one 1 2 3. సో దీనికి ఆపోజిట్లో ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ వస్తుంది కదా, దాన్ని టచ్ అవుతుంది 4th. దీనికి ఆపోజిట్లో ఒక యూనిట్ సెల్ వస్తుంది కదా 5th పార్టికల్, దీని ఆపోజిట్ పార్టికల్ ఇక్కడ 6th పార్టికల్. సో వాట్ ఇట్స్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్? ద కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్ of primitive unit cell is 6. Okay, the coordination number of primitive unit cell is 6. Now 4th one, relation between R and A. Okay, what is R, what is the A? Here we can take in 2 atoms. Okay, these 2 atoms we can take in. This is the simple cubic unit cell. We can take in these 2 atoms. Okay, this is the nucleus, this is the nucleus. Okay, this is, we can say R. This is the radius. This is also radius. This is also radius. Okay, this is the cube. In the cube, the 2 atoms are located at this position. So this is the length of, this is the length of unit cell. This is the edge length of unit cell. So this edge length is A. This is the edge length A. Okay, this is one atom, this is another atom. Okay, this is R, this is R. So this is the edge length. Edge length we can say A. Edge length, this is A, this is A. Total this edge length we can take an A. So this is also A. A is equal to R plus R. A is equal to R plus R. So therefore A is equal to 2R. A is equal to 2R. A is the edge length of unit cell, and this is the R is the radius of water. A is equal to 2R. This is the relation between now A and R. So in the primitive unit cell, we can study about number of atoms. Okay. Here in a simple cubic unit cell, the 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. Per corner atom, what is its contribution? 1/8. Okay, per corner atom contribution of corner atom. Okay, contribution of corner atom is equal to 1/8. So it is that corner atom belongs to 8 unit cells. So per 1 unit cell, how much part? 1/8 part of atom. So this is the simple cubic unit cell. The number of atoms are present in primitive unit cell is equal to 8 corners. So the contribution of each corner atom is equal to 1/8. 8 into 1/8 is equal to 1 atom. So number of atoms are present in primitive unit cell is equal to 1. Next, coordination number. Okay, the number of adjacent of constituent particles, the number of adjacent constituent particles of each particle in a lattice. Okay, ప్రతి ఒక లాటిస్ చుట్టూ ఉన్న పార్టికల్ సంఖ్యనే మనం కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్ అంటాం. ఆర్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ నియరెస్ట్ నైబరింగ్ ఆటమ్స్ నైబరింగ్ కన్స్టిట్యూయెంట్ పార్టికల్స్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ లాటిస్ ఆల్సో కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్. ఒక లాటిస్లో ప్రతి పార్టికల్ చుట్టూ ఉన్న పార్టికల్స్ సంఖ్యనే మనం ఏమంటామంటే కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్ అంటాం. మరి అది సింపుల్ క్యూబిక్కి ఎంత అంటే దాని కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్ 6. ఓకే, అది ఏ విధంగా అంటే చెప్పాం, రైట్. అలాగే రిలేషన్ బిట్వీన్ ఆర్ అండ్ ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2R. సో ఈ రెండు ఆటమ్స్ తీసుకున్నట్లయితే ఇది ఏమవుతుందంటే యూనిట్ సెల్ లెంత్ అవుతుంది, యూనిట్ సెల్ ఎడ్జ్ లెంత్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, ఎడ్జ్ లెంత్ ఎంత అనుకుంటాం, ఏ అనుకుంటే ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆర్ ప్లస్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆర్ ప్లస్ ఆర్ 2r. నౌ ఐ am going to explain about BCC or FCC. Right. BCC, body centered cubic unit cell, body centered cubic unit cell. Now, okay, in the body centered unit cell, 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. 8 atoms are constant particles. 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, as well as one atom is present at body center. Present at body center. Okay, in BCC 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, as well as one atom is present at body center. One atom is present at body center. Now we can take an BCC. In BCC, so here 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, and one atom is present at body center, middle of the unit cell. Okay, right. This is the right. So this is the BCC. In BCC, the 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. The 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. And one atom is present at body center. That green ball is a body center. So this is the BCC. If you draw a diagram, right. So one particle is present at body center, and 8 constant particles are present at 8 corners. So this is the BCC. Okay, in BCC 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, and one atom is present at the body center. This is the body center, right? So this is the body center, right? This is the BCC. Now in BCC, so number of atoms are present in BCC. Number of atoms in BCC is equal to, so 8 corners plus one body center. So 8 into 8 corners into, okay, contribution of corner is 1/8. Already says that the corner atom belongs to 8 unit cells. So each unit cell contribution is 1/8 atom per unit cell. plus, so here in body center only one atom is present, that is 1. So 8 8 cancel, 1 plus 1. So how many atoms? 2 atoms. 2 atoms are present in BCC. How many atoms are present in BCC? 2 atoms are present in BCC. 2 atoms are present in BCC. Now, okay, in BCC, coordination number. Third point is coordination number. Coordination number. Okay, CN, coordination number. So this is the first point, this is the second point, that is the third point, coordination number. So here coordination number is, here the body center atom, this body center atom is touched with 8 corner atoms, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this body centered atom is touched with 8 corner atoms, or also this body centered atom containing 8 neighboring atoms. So what its coordination number? 8. What its coordination number? 8. So in BCC the coordination number is 8. The coordination number is 8. So this atom is touched with this one, and this one, and this one, and also it is touched with this atom. So this one, this one, right? So the body center atom is touched with 8 corner atoms. What its coordination number? 8. Number 4th, coordination number. Coordination number is over. Next, relation between R and A. So R is the atomic radius and A is the edge length. Now this is the, okay, this is the cubic unit cell. In cubic unit cell, this is the diagonal. Okay, this is the diagonal, right? This is the center atom. It is touched with this one. Now this is R, how many R? This is R. So this is R, much 4R. So this is 4R. Now we can take an diagram. Right. So this is the diagonal. Okay, in the diagonal, this is the corner atom, this is the center atom, this is the another corner atom. So this is the diagonal. Okay, here we can take an A, B, C. So this is the another diagonal. So this is the plane diagonal. This is the one plane. Okay, we can say this is a diagonal. What its length? A, B, C. Okay, we can take another points D. This is C, D, E. So this is A, What its length? EC square is equal to ED square plus CD square. According to Pythagoras, EC square is equal to ED square plus CD square. So here EC square is equal to how much? Is equal to right, ED square. ED square means A square, and CD square A square. A square plus A square, 2A square. Therefore EC is equal to root 2A. EC is equal to root 2A. So this distance we can say root 2A. Now we know that this is the edge length. Its edge length is, we can say, A. This edge length we can say A. Now what is the relation between R and A in BCC? Now we can take an triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. So here AB is the diagonal. These two are sides. AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. So AB square is equal to BC how much? So BC is equal to root 2A according to this root 2A whole square plus AC. Here AC is the edge length, that is A square. Now we know that AB, here AB is the R 4R is equal to root 2A whole square means 2A square plus A square. Okay, 4R is equal to root 3A. Okay, square at side pote root avutundi, appudu root 3A square, root 3 root A square, square root cancel, remaining root 3A. So therefore R is equal to root 3 by 4A. So this is the relation between now R and A in BCC. What is the relation between R and A in BCC? R is equal to root 3 by 4A. Right. So this is the information about BCC, body centered cubic structure. So in BCC 8 atoms are present at 8 corners and 1 atom is present in body center. Right, body center like this. So here 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. Okay, 1 atom is present at body center. Now number of atoms present in BCC is equal to 8 corners. Each corner atom contribution is 1 by 8. Already we know that. So 8 corners into 1 by 8 atom. So this body center atom belongs to only this unit cell. So that is only 1 atom, body center 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 atoms. Next, coordination number. Here the body center atom can touch us with 8 corner atoms, or here the body center atom containing 8 neighbor atoms. So what its coordination number? 8, according to this diagram also. Now the relation between R and A. So we can take an diagonal. This one, okay, this one and this green and this ball. This is the diagonal. So this is the diagonal. This is R, 2R, R. Okay, and this is an edge. Okay, this is the corner. That means, okay, this is an corner. Right, leave it. Okay, this is an edge. It is A. It is the base diagonal. This is the base diagonal. So its base diagonal, this is A square plus this is A square. 2A square is equal to base diagonal square. Base diagonal is equal to root 2A. So according to this, AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. So AB square is equal to BC square is the base diagonal. What its value? Root 2A. Right. This AB is equal to 4R. R, 2R, R, 4R. So therefore R is equal to root 3 by 4A. Now I am going to explain about FCC. FCC. So what its meaning? Page centered unit cell. Page centered unit cell. So in page centered unit cell, 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, as well as 6 atoms are present at 6 atoms are present at page centers. Page centers. 6 atoms are present at page centers. Now, number of atoms present in FCC, number of atoms are present in FCC is equal to now listen to me, right? Okay, in FCC, okay, this is the FCC. So in FCC, these in FCC, 8 atoms, these orange balls are present at 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, these 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. And okay, this is the phase. In the phase, okay, how many paces are there? 6 paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the red 5, 6. So 6 paces. 6 paces. Okay. Here 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, and as well as 6 atoms are present at 6 page centers. 6 page centers. Right. These 6 page centers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Okay. Now this, okay, each corner atom contribution is 1 by 8. We know that each corner atom is contribution is 1 by 8, and this space center atom is belongs to 2 unit cells. So here in this space no atom is present, no atom, but if these two can be joined, so this space center atom fit into this middle. Okay, that means that space center atom is shared by 2 unit cells. This is 1 unit cell, this is another unit cell. So ఈ పేస్ మధ్యలో ఉన్న ఈ ఆటం అనేది ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది, ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది, దీనికి ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ టచ్ అవుతుంది కదా. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ యూనిట్ సెల్స్. సో ఇక్కడ ఈ పేజ్ సెంటర్లో ఉన్న ఆటం అనేది ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్ యొక్క పేజ్కి ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్ యొక్క పేజ్కి టచ్ అవుతుంది, రెండిట్లో ఉంటుంది. అంటే దట్ పేజ్ సెంటర్డ్ ఆటమ్ ఈజ్ షేర్డ్ బై 2 యూనిట్ సెల్స్. ఓకే, ఆ పేజ్ సెంటర్లో ఉన్న ఆటము ఎన్ని యూనిట్ సెల్ టచ్, ఓకే, ఆ పేజ్ సెంటర్లో ఉన్న ఆటం అనేది ఎన్ని యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది? 2 యూనిట్ సెల్కి చెందుతుంది. రైట్. సో 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, and 6 atoms are located at 6 space centers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is for front side, that is the back side. So this is the front side. So 6 spaces. It is containing how many spaces? 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spaces. So here in middle this okay, this is Okay, in FCC 8 atoms are present at 8 corners and 6 atoms are present at 6 space center. Each space center atom is belongs to 2 unit cells. Okay, the space center atom is also present, is also belongs to this unit cell. ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్ కూడా చెందుతుంది, ఎందుకంటే దీని పేస్లో కూడా ఇది ఫిట్ అవుతుంది. ఈ పేస్ సెంటర్లో ఉన్న ఆటం దీనిలో కూడా ఫిట్ అవుతుంది, దీనిలో కూడా దీని మిడిల్లో కూడా ఫిట్ అవుతుంది. సో దీని మిడిల్లో కూడా ఫిట్ అవుతుంది, కాబట్టి ఈ ఈ గ్రీన్ బాల్ అనేది దీనిలో ఫిట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే దట్ పేస్ సెంటర్ ఆటం బిలాంగ్స్ టు 2 యూనిట్ సెల్స్. ఓకే, 8 కార్నర్స్ ప్లస్ 6 space centers. Now this is the atom. This atom is belongs to 2 unit cells. What happened? 2 half parts. Right. This is 1/2. This is 1/2. So sharing of space center atom is 1/2. Sharing of corner atom is 1/8. Sharing of base center atom is 1. Okay, this is very, very important. Sharing of or contribution of sharing of corner atom is equal to 1/8. Sharing of base centered atom is equal to 1/2. So that base centered atom is belongs to 2 unit cells. So each per 1 unit cell is equal to 1/2. Now 8 corners, 8 into 8 corners, 1/8 per atom per unit cell, plus 6 into base centered is contribution by 1/2. So 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja, 8 1 ja, 8 1 ja. Right, 1 plus 3. So number of atoms are present in FCC. Number of atoms are present in FCC is equal to 4. This is very, very important. So number of atoms are present in FCC is equal to 4. Now its coordination number. Now we will discuss about its coordination number. Now listen to me. What is the coordination number? So this is the base centered atom. Okay, this is the base centered atom. This space centered atom, right, this space centered atom, okay, this is dotted, right, this space centered atom is touching with 4 corner atoms plus 4 corner atoms plus, and it is touching with 4 base centers. This is touch with this space center, and this space center, and this space center. So how many base centers? Okay, this space center atom is touch with how many base centers? 1 2 3 4. This space center atom touch with this atom, and this atom, and this one also. So how many atoms? 4 base center atoms from same unit cell, and plus, so this space center atom is also touches with this is a base center atom. It is also touching with another unit cell of base centers. సో ఈ పేస్ సెంటర్లో ఉన్న ఆటం అనేది ఈ గ్రీన్ బాల్ తీసుకుని ఈ బాల్ తీసుకో, ఓకే, ఈ బాల్ తీసుకున్నా, ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏవి తీసుకున్నా కూడా ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇది ఇంకా ఇన్ని పేస్ని చూడండి. ఓకే, ఇది ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న ఈ కార్నర్స్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్. వై దిస్ కార్నర్ atom is belongs to 8 unit cell. So but this is touching with 6 base centers, so 4 base centers of another unit cell. ఇక్కడ ఇంకో సైడ్లో ఏమొస్తుంది, ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ వస్తుంది. ఆ యూనిట్ సెల్కి మళ్ళీ 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్స్, దాని పేజ్ సెంటర్లు ఉంటాయి. ఇలాగిన సేమ్ ఓకే 4 1 2 3 4. సో దాని యొక్క 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్కి ఈ పేజ్ సెంటర్ అటం టచ్ అవుతుంది. అంటే 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్స్ ఫ్రమ్ adjacent యూనిట్ సెల్. సో ఈ ఆటం అనేది ఇంకా 8 కార్నర్స్ సేమ్, ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్ కూడా 8 కార్నర్స్ సేమే. కానీ దాని యొక్క 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్కి ఇక్కడ ఎలా టచ్ చేస్తుందో, ఈ యూనిట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్కి ఎలా టచ్ చేస్తుందో, అది ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న కూడా 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్కి టచ్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే టోటల్ ఎన్ని వచ్చాయి? సో ఒక టోటల్ ఎన్ని వచ్చాయి? ఒక పేజ్ సెంటర్ ఆటం తీసుకుంటే అది 4 కార్నర్స్తో టచ్ అవుతుంది. ఈ 4 కార్నర్స్తో టచ్ అవుతుంది. 4 కార్నర్, ఈ పేజ్ సెంటర్ ఆటం తీసుకుంటే 4 కార్నర్స్తో టచ్ అవుతుంది. ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం దాని యొక్క 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్ని టచ్ చేస్తుంది. 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్ టచ్ చేస్తుంది. ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఇంకొక యూనిట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న దాని సైడ్లో ఉన్న యూనిట్ సెల్లో 4 పేజ్ సెంటర్ టచ్ చేస్తుంది. టోటల్ సో 3 4 Z 12. వాట్ ఇట్స్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ నెంబర్ 12. What is coordination number 12. Next, the relation between R and A. The relation between R and A. Now listen to me. Right. Okay. Now we can take in one plane atoms. This is one atom. This is another atom. So this is the another atom. So these two are corner atoms. This is the page centered atom. Okay. This is R. So this is R, and this is R. So totally 4R. We can take in these points. This point we can say A. This point we can say B. This point we can say C. So triangle ABC. According to Pythagoras, AC square is equal to diagonal square is equal to side square plus side square. AB square plus BC square. We know that this is the edge length A. This is also edge length A. Right. AB square is equal to A square plus BC square is equal to A square. So here AC means this is the base diagonal. Here AC is the base diagonal. This is the base diagonal. So this is the base diagonal. So one atom, second atom, third atom. This is R. So how many? 4R. So 4R. This is the base diagonal. So 4R square is equal to, right, and AC means 4R. So 4R is equal to 2A square root of 2A square. So 4R is equal to root 2A. So therefore R is equal to root 2 by 4 into A. Okay, this can be written as root 2 into A. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Okay, 2 2 is 4. 1 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 means 2. So root 2 cancel. So R is equal to A by 2 root 2. So this is the relation between R and A in FCC. Okay, these are the unit cells. And next one, edge-centered unit cell. Edge-centered unit cell. So in FCC, how many atoms are there? 4 atoms. And what is coordination number? 12. So what is the relation between R and A? R is equal to A by 2 root 2. A by 2 root. So in edge-centered, unit cell. So this is not a cubic unit cell. This is not a cubic unit cell. Here this is not a cubic unit cell. So in edge-centered unit cell, 8 atoms are present at 8 corners. 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, and 2 atoms are present at opposite base centers. Only 2 atoms are present at opposite base centers. Opposite base centers. So opposite base centers. So how many atoms? 8 corner atoms. Number of, so here number of atoms in a unit cell. Number of atoms in a unit cell, that is we can take in Z. So that can be remember. Okay, the number of atoms in a unit cell, that can be taken Z. Z is equal to 8 corners. 8 corners plus how many base centers? 2 into base centers. 2 into base centers. Okay. Okay. Each corner atom is contribution by 1 by 8. 1 by 8 plus 2 into contribution of base center atom is 1 by 2. We know that already. 2 1 is 2. Okay. Or 8. So 1 plus 1. How many atoms are present in edge centered? So 2. Okay. In edge centered, the 8 atoms are present at 8 corners, and 2 atoms are present at opposite base centers. Opposite base centers. So this is the information about edge centered unit cell. Now I am going to explain about unit cell is over. Now I am going to explain about crystal systems. Crystal systems. So there are about 230 crystals are present. How many crystals? Okay, there are we know that there are about 230 crystals are present. మనకి 230 crystals మొత్తం ఉంటాయి టోటల్గా 230 crystals approximately. In 230 crystals, వీటిని ఇంకా డివైడ్ చేసి 32 సిమిలారిటీస్ని తీసుకొచ్చారు. 32 క్రిస్టల్స్ని. ఈ 32 క్రిస్టల్స్ని అగైన్ సిమిలారిటీస్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని 14 క్రిస్టల్ లాటిస్గా డివైడ్ చేశారు. సో దీన్నే ఏమంటారంటే బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్ అంటారు. బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్. ఓకే, 14 బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్. ఓకేనా, 14 బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్. సో there are 230 crystals approximately present. In 230 crystals are grouped. How many grouped crystals? 32 grouped crystals. Okay, 230 మళ్ళీ సార్ట్ చేస్తే 32 గ్రూప్ క్రిస్టల్ వచ్చాయి. ఈ 32 గ్రూప్ క్రిస్టల్స్లో మరలా సిమిలారిటీని బేస్ చేసుకుంటే ఒకేలాంటి ఉన్నవన్నీ తీసుకుంటే మొత్తం ఎన్ని వచ్చాయంటే 14 వచ్చాయి. 14. సో ఆ 14 క్రిస్టల్స్ని మనము బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్ అంటాం. బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్. ఈ 14 బ్రావియస్ లాటిస్ని మనం సిమిట్రీ బేస్ చేసుకొని ఒకేలాంటి ఉన్నవి వాటిలో ఉన్న సిమిట్రీని బేస్ చేసుకొని ఎన్నిగా డివైడ్ చేస్తారంటే 7గా డివైడ్ చేస్తారు. సో దీస్ 7 ఆర్ సెట్ టు బి క్రిస్టల్ సిస్టమ్స్. Okay, that 14 Bravais lattice again classified into 7 crystal systems based on symmetry. So what are that 7 crystal systems? Listen to me. 14 Bravais lattice again classified into 7 crystal systems based on symmetry. Right, next. Okay, are 7 crystal systems. That 14 Bravais lattice can be classified into 7 crystal systems based on symmetry, right? Crystal systems. What are the 7 crystal systems? Cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, hexagonal, rhomboedral, monoclinic, triclinic. So once again, cubic crystal system, tetragonal crystal system, orthorhombic crystal system, hexagonal crystal system, rhomboedral, and monoclinic, triclinic. Okay, here axial distance, we know that already. Axial distance, this is the cube. So this is an unit cell. So in unit cell, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is the z-axis. Okay, in this is the unit cell edge length. We can say this is A, this is B, this is C. These are the axial distance, and this is the opposite of A is alpha, opposite of B beta, opposite of C, that is gamma. These are said to be interfacial angles, based on that interfacial angles and axial distance. There are 7 crystal systems are there. There are 7 crystal systems are present. Now in cubic crystal, here axial distance A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Here all axial distance are equal. A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Here interfacial angles, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma, that is equal to 90. సో ఇక్కడ యాంగిల్ అనేది ఆల్ఫా ఇది 90, ఇది 90, ఇది 90 అన్నీ కూడా ఎలా ఉంటాయి అంటే 90 డిగ్రీస్ ఉంటాయి, పెర్పెండిక్యులర్గా ఉంటాయి. సో దట్ ఈస్ మోర్ సిమెట్రిక్ క్రిస్టల్, విచ్ ఇస్ ద మోర్ సిమెట్రిక్ క్రిస్టల్ క్యూబిక్. వై ఇట్ ఎడ్జ్ లెంగ్త్స్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్ అండ్ ఇట్ యాంగిల్ ఇంటర్ఫేషియల్ యాంగిల్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో equal. So this is the most symmetrical crystal. Most symmetrical crystal system is the cubic. Most symmetrical crystal system. Symmetrical crystal system. Right. And tetragonal. In tetragonal, A is equal to B but not is equal to C. ఇక్కడ A B ఈక్వల్ ఉంటాయి, B C అనేది ఈక్వల్ కాదు, B నాట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు C. సో ఇక్కడ అన్నీ ఈక్వల్, ఇక్కడ A ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు B, B నాట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు C. ఇయర్ ఆల్ఫా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు బీటా, బీటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు గామా, గామా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 90 degrees. ఓకే, ఇంటర్ఫేషియల్ యాంగిల్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్, దట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 90 degrees. హియర్ A not is equal to B, B not is equal to C in orthorhombic. All the edge lengths are not equal. A not is equal to B, B not is equal to C. But interfacial angles are equal. That value is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Now in hexagonal, A is equal to B, B not is equal to C. A is equal to B, B not is equal to C. Its alpha beta is equal to 90 degrees and gamma is equal to 120 degrees. Gamma is equal to 120 degrees for hexagonal. This is the hexagonal. Okay, similarly so this is the hexagonal structure. In hexagonal, A, B are equal, C not equal. A is equal to B, not is equal to C. This A and B equal, this C is more. Okay, here alpha and beta are also perpendicular, but gamma is 120. Right, gamma is equal to 120. In rhomboedral, A is equal to B, B is equal to C. All edge lengths are equal in rhomboedral. But alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma, but it's not a 90 degrees. సో ఆల్ఫా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ బీటా అవుతుంది, బీటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ గామా అవుతుంది. బట్ దాని యాంగిల్ అనేది ఎంతకి ఈక్వల్ కాదంటే 90 degrees కాదు. ఈ మూడు కూడా ఈక్వలే, బట్ దాని యాంగిల్ అనేది దేనికి ఈక్వల్ కాదు, 90 degrees అనేది ఈక్వల్ కాదు. సో ఇన్ rhomboedral, ఇన్ మోనోక్లినిక్, okay, monoclinic, in triclinic, both A naught is equal to B, B naught is equal to C. Similarly, this also A naught is equal to B, B naught is equal to C. In monoclinic and triclinic, okay, its edge lengths are not equal. Okay, here A naught is equal to B, B naught is equal to C. Similarly, in triclinic also, here axial distance are not equal. Okay, but here in monoclinic, here and triclinic, alpha not is equal, beta not is equal, gamma and not is equal to 90 degrees. But here alpha is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degrees, but beta not is equal to 90 degrees. Beta not is equal to 90 degrees. So most symmetrical crystal system is the cubic. Most unsymmetrical crystal, most unsymmetrical, which is the least symmetrical crystal, least symmetrical crystal, least symmetrical crystal, least symmetrical crystal system is the triclinic. Triclinic, okay. Most symmetrical symmetrical crystal system is the cubic crystal system. Least symmetrical crystal system is the triclinic. Why? Its edge lengths are not equal, its angles are also not equal. These are the, okay, axial distance and interfacial angles for these 7 crystal systems. Okay, A is equal to B is equal to C, alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 90 degree. Okay, here for these 3, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degrees. For CTO, all angles are equal, that is equal to 90 degrees. But this value A is equal to B is equal to C, so this is not is equal, this is not is equal. Okay, these 3 are easily remembered. And these 2 also, in rhomboedral, all are equal, A is equal to B is equal to C, and angle also equal, but that value is not is equal to 90 degrees. So in hexagonal, this is hexagonal already over. A is equal to B, not is equal to C. Its alpha beta angles are 90, but gamma is equal to 120 degrees. In monoclinic and triclinic, edge lengths are not is equal. Okay, but in right, and its interfacial angles are not is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, in monoclinic, alpha is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degrees, but beta not is equal to 90 degrees. Here number of unit cells in these crystal systems. Okay, this is cubic, this is 3. Okay, here tetragonal, this is 2, this is orthorhombic, this is 4, 3, 2, 4. 3 means, 2 means simple cubic unit cell and BCC. 1 means simple cubic, 2 means BCC. Simple cubic and BCC. 1 means simple cubic, 2 means simple cubic and BCC. 3 means simple cubic unit cell like a primitive unit cell and BCC, and another one is FCC unit cell, FCC unit cell. If 4 means first 3 can be written, what is that? SC simple cubic unit cell, BCC body cubic okay, body centered cubic unit cell, FCC face centered cubic unit cell, and also EC end centered cubic unit cell. 4 means. Okay, here hexagonal and rhomboedral, that both are 1 1. Yeah, 1 means SC simple cubic unit, SC means simple. Monoclinic, hexagonal and rhomboedral both are 1 1 unit cells, that are 1 means simple cubic unit cell, simple cube. Monoclinic means 2, here triclinic means 1, triclinic 1 unit cell. Okay, this is per 2, this is per 1. Okay, 1 means SC, already we know that 1 means SC. 2 means, here remember SC, this is important, SC and EC end centered. Actually generally 2 means SC and BCC, but here in monoclinic means 2 means SC and another one is EC end centered. So totally how many unit cells? 3 plus 2 5, 4 9, 10, 11, 13, 1, 14. So these 14 unit cells are said to be Bravais lattice. These 14 unit cells are said to be Bravais lattice. Right. This is a very, very important crystal system concept. Okay. Which is the most symmetrical crystal system? Cubic crystal system. Which is the least symmetrical crystal system? Triclinic. So which crystal systems having 4 Bravais, 4 unit cells? So that is orthorhombic having 4 unit cells. So which crystal systems having end-centered cubic unit cells? Which crystal systems having end-centered cubic unit cells? Monoclinic and orthorhombic. Monoclinic having end-centered cubic unit cell and orthorhombic having, okay, end-centered. Okay, in 7 crystal systems, listen to me, very, very important. In 7 crystal systems, how many end-centered crystals? In 7 crystal systems, how many end-centered unit cells are present? 2 end-centered unit cells are present. 1, 2. So in 7 crystal systems, how many simple cubic unit cells are present? 7. Why? Everything, each containing 1 simple cubic unit cell. So in 7 crystal systems, how many BCC unit cells are there? 1, 2, 3, 3. Only 3 BCC unit cells are present in 7 cubic crystal systems. These are very, very important. Okay. Next, I am going to explain about some previous bits in this concept. Now, we are going to explain about some previous questions. A cube of any crystal, a cube of any crystal, A type of atom placed at every corners, and B atoms are placed at center of base. The formula of compound, right? Okay, here this is the cube. Here A type of atoms are present at corners, A. And B type of atoms are present at base centers, B, right? So the formula of compound, so for corner atoms, A corner atoms is equal to, okay, how many are corner atoms? 8 into, so sharing of corner atom or contribution of corner atom is equal to 1 by 8 atom per unit cell. Okay, that is 1 is equal to A. And B base centers, B base centered atoms is equal to, so here base centered atoms, how many base centered atoms? 6 base centers, 6 into 6 base centers, it is containing 6 base. So 6 base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base, 6 base center. Okay, the contribution of one base center is 1 by 2, already says that. So 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja, 3. So here how many B's are there? 3. So B's are 3, A are 1. This is the AB3 formula, So this is the answer, AB3. Now AB crystallizes in a body centered cubic crystal with edge length A equal to 387 picometer. The distance between two oppositively charged ions in the lattice is. So this is the BCC. Okay, this is the BCC. Right, in BCC, this is the BCC. What is the relation between R and A? R is equal to root 3 by 4A. But here what is asking? The distance between the two oppositively ions. So this is an ion, So what its distance? This is A plus, this is B minus, opposite ions. So this is R, this is R. Its distance can be asked, R plus R, 2R. So therefore 2R is equal to root 3 by 2A. 2R is equal to root 3 by 2. R is equal to root 3 by 4A, but 2R is equal to root 3 by 2A. So here 2R means distance between A plus and B minus, A plus and B minus. So this is R plus, this is R minus. 2R is equal to R plus and R minus. So these two are equal if 2R, root 3 by 2A. So here root 3 into by 2 into A. What is the edge length? Edge length is given. Okay, that edge length A is equal to 387 picometer. 387. So that means root 2 means 1.4. Root 3 is equal to 1.732 into 387 by 2. It is approximately 2 1 ja 0.866. 0.866 into 387 is approximately equal to 335. That is the right answer, not 200, not 250, not 300. So here what is the answer? If A stand for the edge length of the cubic system, simple cubic, BCC, FCC. Here A is the edge length of simple SC, BCC and FCC. Then the ratio of radii of the spheres in these systems will be respectively. We know that simple cubic and BCC and FCC. Its ratios, its radius. So radius means R. R is equal to simple cubic is equal to R is equal to A by 2. R is equal to A by 2. In BCC, what its value? In BCC, root 3 by 4. Root 3 by 4A. In FCC, in root 3 in FCC, A by 2 root 2. A by 2 root 2. So what is the answer? 1 by 2A, root 3 by 4A. Okay, 1 by 2. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, I hope to clear this everyone. Please subscribe our channel. Right, thank you.